P. Diddy definitely to everybody and did this to everyone. And then we're like, well, how do you know? He's like, I read. Not really, it doesn't mean anything.
It's just very strange for a lot of people that the list of clients that went to the island has not been made public.
Yeah, it's very interesting, isn't it? Probably will be, by the way. Probably.
So if you're able to, you'll be...
Yeah, I'd certainly take a look at it. Now, Kennedy's interesting because it's so many...
Things just got intense, y'all. Joe Rogan and Elon Musk are stirring the pot by exposing a so-called Trump list that's allegedly tied to Diddy, and now Hollywood elites are in a panic. Word on the street is that some big-name celebrities are fleeing the country after reports of $100 million deals linked to Diddy have surfaced. But what's really on this list, and why is everyone running scared? Buckle up, because this story is a wild ride. Let's start with Ellen DeGeneres. She's got everyone scratching their heads right now. The former queen of daytime TV hasn't just stepped away from the spotlight. She's reportedly fled the U.S. and relocated to a quiet village in England with her wife, Portia de Rossi. On the surface, it may seem like she's just seeking peace and privacy after years of controversy. But when you dig deeper, things start to look a lot more suspicious.
Shocking and sad news for the 74 million Americans who voted for Donald Trump. Former talk show host Ellen DeGeneres and wife Portia de Rossi have fled the US and moved to the UK in the wake of the result, telling friends that the election of Donald Trump was their primary motivation, that they've settled.
Ellen and Diddy have shared a long-standing connection, with Diddy often appearing as a guest on her show. During these visits, he would joke about his legendary parties, and Ellen would laugh along as if it was all harmless fun. But here's the twist. These weren't just ordinary parties. For years, rumors have swirled about Diddy's wild, boundary-pushing gatherings. Ellen, known for her mantra of kindness and positivity, may have known far more about these dark and twisted events than she ever let on.
Blisters. You're gonna be dancing so hard.
I can't wait.
And it doesn't end there. Old clips of Ellen being sharp with her guests are resurfacing. Remember when Dakota Johnson called her out for claiming she wasn't invited to her birthday party? People are revisiting moments like that, suggesting Ellen's nice girl persona might have just been a front. On top of that, rumors have been circulating about two of Ellen's late ex-girlfriends passing away under suspicious circumstances. Now there's chatter that Diddy might have helped her cover up some of these darker secrets.
It was October 4th.
October 4th. You turned 30.
I did.
And how was the party? I wasn't invited.
Actually, no, that's not the truth, Ellen. You were invited. Last time I was on the show, last year, you gave me a bunch of about not.
To make matters worse, conspiracy theories are swirling around Ellen's connection to the tragic death of her former DJ, Stephen Twitch Boss. Some believe Twitch may have stumbled upon disturbing footage linked to Diddy's infamous parties and was silenced because of it. While there's no concrete evidence to support this, the timing of Ellen's sudden retreat to England, combined with Diddy's ongoing legal troubles, has fans drawing troubling connections.
Were you surprised by the allegations about P. Diddy? Did that surprise you about P. Diddy? He's been on your show many times. Have you been to his...
Ellen's move to another country, coupled with her cryptic silence regarding Diddy's arrest, has only fueled speculation. Is she running for the fallout of Diddy's empire collapsing, or is there something even darker she's trying to escape? Either way, Ellen's decision to leave the US isn't sitting well with anyone.
Sad news for the 74 million Americans who voted for Donald Trump. Former talk show host Ellen DeGeneres.
Ellen isn't the only one fleeing the country amidst the Diddy saga.
I must imagine.
Everybody is a medium who practices good, and we are all children of God. And each person has their mission.
Oprah Winfrey is reportedly following suit. Her move has fans raising eyebrows, especially considering her long history of cozying up to powerful figures with questionable pasts. Word on the street is that Oprah has quietly left the US, possibly to distance herself from any potential ties to Diddy's ongoing troubles. As a media mogul and philanthropist, Oprah has long been a symbol of success and empowerment. But her past is filled with controversies that have left many questioning her judgment. For one, her close relationship with Harvey Weinstein, even after whispers of his predatory behavior began to spread, has led to questions about what she knew and why she stayed silent for so long. Photos of Oprah smiling and embracing Weinstein have resurfaced, adding fuel to the fire. But that's not all. One of the darkest stains on Oprah's legacy is her endorsement of Joe DeFaria, better known as John of God. She promoted him on her platform as a miracle healer, only for him to later be exposed as a predator running a massive trafficking ring. Victims of John of God claimed Oprah's promotion helped legitimize him, making it easier for him to manipulate and exploit them. Now, with Diddy's allegations coming to light, people are wondering if Oprah's support for controversial figures like Weinstein, John of God, and possibly even Diddy is more than just coincidence.
Winfrey has had a lot of controversy around her African school for girls, with huge conspiracy theories starting that these girls were going missing from Oprah's school. All of these theories started shortly after Oprah opened her school in 2000.
To make matters even worse, rumors are circulating that Oprah received $1 million to back Kamala Harris during her political campaign. Allegedly, this was an effort to ensure that any Epstein-related connections or ties to Diddy wouldn't come to light. Fans are now questioning whether Oprah's sudden departure from the U.S. is about avoiding political fallout or making sure she stays clear of the chaos if these connections are exposed. But that's not all. Oprah's name has also surfaced in connection to some of Diddy's infamous parties. It's rumored that she was a guest at several of these gatherings, and while there's no concrete evidence suggesting she participated in anything scandalous, the mere association has many people side-eyeing her. As Diddy's legal troubles intensify, rumors are swirling that Oprah is trying to distance herself from the spotlight as much as possible.
Magazine estimates Oprah Winfrey has given a whopping $400 million to education. One of the causes closest to her heart is celebrating a milestone.
This is a huge one for her. In an exclusive interview with ABC's Juju Chang, Oprah talks about the emotional and sometimes very difficult.
To make matters worse, Oprah's legacy has already taken significant hits in the past. Remember the controversy surrounding her all-girls school in South Africa? What was intended to be a safe haven for young girls quickly turned into a nightmare, with reports of abuse emerging shortly after it opened. Now, critics are drawing connections between this past scandal and her ties to Diddy, questioning whether there's a pattern of turning a blind eye to powerful, problematic figures in her circle.
Has had a lot of controversy around her African school for girls, with huge conspiracy theories starting that these girls were going missing from Oprah's school. All of these theories started shortly after Oprah opened her school in 2000.
Oprah's team has remained tight-lipped about her sudden retreat, but the timing is raising major suspicions. Fans are asking, is she genuinely stepping back to avoid the political chaos in the U.S., or is she trying to stay out of the crossfire if Diddy starts naming names? Speaking of unexpected names, let's talk about Ashton Kutcher. While Oprah's ties to Diddy have raised eyebrows, Ashton's connection to this whole saga is downright shocking. Once the golden boy of Hollywood, Ashton has been laying low lately, and now people are wondering if it's because of his ties to Diddy's infamous parties. Ashton's relationship with Diddy dates back to the early 2000s, when they became fast friends through MTV projects and mutual Hollywood connections. They even ran the New York City Marathon together in 2003, and Ashton was a regular guest at Diddy's legendary white parties. But now that federal investigators are digging deep into Diddy's life, Ashton's decision to reportedly leave Hollywood altogether seems a little too convenient. According to sources, Ashton and his wife, Mila Kunis, are planning to move out of the country entirely. Some say it's for privacy, but others are convinced it's to dodge the fallout from Diddy's arrest.
So upset over the fact that he got skunked on this run. That year he decided to run the New York Marathon. And so he just started immediately training.
And that's not all. Old interviews of Ashton are now resurfacing, adding even more fuel to the fire. In a 2019 appearance on Hot Ones, Ashton awkwardly laughed off questions about Diddy's parties, hinting that there was a lot he couldn't talk about. He even admitted that Diddy had warned him not to prank him on Punk'd, saying, "Yo, don't you dare punk me." At the time, it seemed like a harmless joke, but now, people are wondering if Ashton was keeping quiet about something much bigger than just pranks.
It was really bizarre. So it started over Punk'd, because he was like, yo,
don't punk
you
me.
can't punk me. And I was like, I don't know what to tell you. Everybody's on the table. He's like, not me, I'm off.
To make matters worse, Ashton was already under fire this year for his controversial character letters defending Danny Masterson, his former That 70s Show co-star, who was convicted of serious crimes. The backlash was swift, forcing Ashton to step down from his anti-child exploitation organization, Thorn. Now, with his name being whispered in connection to Diddy's drama, fans are wondering if Ashton's decision to step back is about protecting himself from more than just public.
Faces the maximum sentence, but now his former co-stars are also paying the price.
Adding to the speculation, some fans have pointed out that Mila Kunis hasn't been as vocal in supporting Ashton lately. Rumors of tension in their marriage have started swirling, with some claiming that the stress of Ashton's alleged ties to Diddy is putting a strain on their relationship. Though their reps have denied it, the timing of their rumored move and Ashton's silence isn't doing much to quiet the gossip. And if you thought Ashton Kutcher's ties to Diddy were wild, Leonardo DiCaprio's involvement takes it up another notch. Leo, the Hollywood heartthrob turned environmental activist, has been suspiciously quiet ever since Diddy's legal troubles began. While most fans know Leo for his lavish lifestyle and A-list status, his deep ties to Diddy's world are now resurfacing. Leo and Diddy's friendship dates back to the 90s, when both were at the height of their fame. From red carpets to Diddy's iconic white parties, Leo wasn't just a guest, he was the guest. Diddy himself referred to Leo as his #1 invite to these legendary events, and photos from those nights are starting to resurface. One particularly telling image shows Leo at a Diddy party, surrounded by much younger attendees, a detail that's raising eyebrows as more allegations about these gatherings come to light.
It's probably not public information yet, but who's the person that's #1 on that invitation list?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
And I can get on that list,
Yes,
right?
without a doubt.
But that's not all. Rumors are swirling that Leo's connection to Diddy might run deeper than just being party buddies. Some are speculating that Leo may have known more about what went on at these infamous parties than he's letting on. And let's not forget the timing. Leo recently jetted off to Italy with his latest girlfriend, far away from the Diddy drama. Fans aren't buying the vacation excuse, pointing out that this sudden escape feels more like a strategic retreat than a relaxing getaway. Adding fuel to the fire is Leo's history of entanglements in other scandals. Remember the 1MDB controversy? Leo was caught up in the Malaysian embezzlement scheme through his association with financier Joe Low. He even had to return luxury gifts, including a Picasso painting and Marlon Brando's Oscar, to distance himself from the scandal. Now fans are drawing parallels, wondering if Leo is using the same playbook to avoid getting dragged into the Diddy drama.
It's unbelievable, because Jolo just stole billions of dollars almost overnight.
Investigators have called it one of the biggest corruption.
And here's where it gets even darker. Diddy's trial is set for May 2025, and insiders believe he's not going down alone. With the feds allegedly in possession of explosive footage from Diddy's infamous parties, it's only a matter of time before more names get exposed, especially if Diddy decides to cooperate to save himself. Leo's past attendance at these events could come back to haunt him. With Diddy's empire crumbling and his alleged secrets spilling out, we can't help but wonder, how many of these Hollywood elites are truly innocent? Are they just collateral damage, or do they have skeletons in their closets that they're desperately trying to keep hidden? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for all the latest updates in the world of hip-hop and Hollywood. Be sure to check out our next video, where we take an even deeper dive into the celebrity lifestyle and the dark pasts they'd rather keep buried. Trust me, you won't want to miss this one.